I will tell you how we can find SCF and LCM using prime factorization method. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe my video. Let's start. SCF means highest common factor and LCM means lowest common multiple. Here I will tell you a single method, that is prime factorization method, can be used to find out both SCF and LCM. See, here prime factorization method means in this method we are going to use only prime factors to divide the given numbers, and on the basis of that prime factors we will find out the SCF and LCM for the given numbers. Here I am taking the same numbers to find out the SCF and LCM, that is 8, 12 and 14. Now let's start with the step 1. According to the step 1, we have to individually divide these three numbers using division method. In division method, we will write the numbers individually. Let's take the first number 8. We will use the prime factors to divide this number, right? According to the prime factorization method, we can use only prime factors to divide the given numbers. So we will take the smallest possible prime factor to divide the 8, that is 2, and we have to write down the quotient in just next line, that is 4. Now again divide the 4 using smallest prime factor, that is 2. We need to write down the quotient every time in the next line. We need to repeat the same process for the next two numbers. Like 12 is divided by the smallest possible prime factor, that is 2. Then 6 is divided by again 2. Now 3 is divided by 3, it is 1. So here we need to divide the number till we get the 1 as a quotient. Here we are done with the three numbers. For SCF, the same process we have to repeat for the LCM also. So again, here I am writing the same thing. Here we are dividing the numbers using only smallest prime factors. Now this step 2. Here we have to write down the number in multiplication form of their factors. For 8 we can write 2 cross 2 cross 2. For 12 we can write 2 cross 2 cross 3. For 14 we can write here 2 cross 7. Same thing we have to write down for the LCM. I am writing here for you. Now till here the process for SCF and LCM is same, but now the next step is change for SCF and LCM. So here we can write down the SCF and LCM for 8, 12 and 14. In case of SCF, we will check for a common factor which is present in 8, 12 and 14. If there is no any common factor present in these three numbers, we will consider 1. But it is clear that 2 is the common factor which is present in 8, 12 and 14. We are not interested in any other factor which is present either in two numbers or in one number. So here 2, 3 and 7 is not considered as a common factor. So here SCF of 8, 12 and 14 is 2. Now in case of LCM, here we will write all those numbers which is common and uncommon. So here 2 is common in all these three numbers. So we will write 2, and then here 2 is present in 8 and 12. But we will not write it twice, we will write only once. Then the number 2, 3 and 7 is present, so we will multiply 2, 3 and 7 also. So here we are writing common as well as uncommon number. So here 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 3s are 24 and 24 7s are 168. So this is the LCM of 8, 12 and 14, and 2 is the SCF of 8, 12 and 14. Here I am writing a short note or summary of SCF, which I already discussed during the prime factorization method. In case of SCF, we simply write all the common factors which is present in all the numbers, and we simply ignore the factors which is not present or which is not common in all these three numbers. So here notice, only take the common factors of all the numbers. In case of LCM, the note is just opposite, because here we write common as well as uncommon numbers to find out the LCM of given numbers. So here notice, take common and all uncommon factors. One more important point is, we write the repeated factors only once while writing in the form of multiplication. So here we can write common factors only once. Thanks for watching friends. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and share my video.